Hi, Leo. How's it going? How you guys doing? Welcome. I have a reading for you for the period of the 1st of September all the way through to the 8th. I hope you guys have been well. I'm sure you've all been beautiful. I have picked up on a bit of a playful mood. I feel like Leos, you guys are making the most of Virgo season, and I feel like Virgo season is being very, very kind to you indeed. And that's what we like to hear, right? The season goes from Leo into Virgo. There's a certain kind of unmatched kind of brethren feelings of mutual respect, I feel like, between Virgos and Leos. Like, they are the siblings, like the true siblings of the zodiac. It's absolutely hilarious. I love my Leos. They're so on point with their sense of humor, and just what they get away with, for me, it kills me. I find it hilarious. I love you guys for it, because Virgos could never get away with shit like that. You Leos. Anyway, I feel like there is definitely a reason to smile, and I hope you guys are all smiling, Leo. I hope whatever is manifesting for you post Leo season is definitely got that pink flush in your cheeks. It's important, or what? Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, Leo, what's going on? Okay, so Mercury and Mars both going into Virgo on the 5th of September. This should be a really good time to get focused and get on top of the niggly details at work. Like, make sure you are on top of your stuff. Make sure your diary is on point. Make sure you know where your appointments are, what time you got to be where, and who's meeting with who, and all that kind of stuff. Get on point with it. I feel like this season is going to help you do that very much so anyway. On the 6th, we've got Saturn going into Capricorn, which is another like achievement-oriented energy. Now, be mindful, because Saturn does like to control and delegate, but more like boss around. So be very mindful. Leo energy, Capricorn, Saturn, it can get really nuts. Just be super careful. And then what else do we have? We have on the, I think this wants to come out. On the 7th, we've got Mercury and Venus trining Uranus in Taurus and Saturn in Capricorn. So again, a lot of that heavy work-oriented, very focused, very diligent energy, and it's going to require you to get on top of your game, okay? On the 9th, we have the new moon in Virgo, which should be a beautiful time for you guys to just manifest, all right? New moon, set out some intentions. Communication. Virgo is the sign of Mercury, so communicate. Make sure whatever you're saying is very positive and very on board with what you see yourself doing in the future. Bottom of the deck, I have the 4 of Swords. Okay, what do I have for you guys this week? Leo, I have the Queen of Swords. I have the Ace of Pentacles. I have the 8 of Swords. I have the 3 of Pentacles. I have the Strength card in reverse. I have a lot of cards for you this week. Let me set another row. Give me a second. Okay. I have the 4 of Pentacles. And I have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, I had the 4 of Swords. So many thoughts. So in your head, so much to stress about. Why are you guys stressing? Queen of Swords, okay? Right off the bat, airy energy, which is really funny because there's no air placements going on at the moment. Air is not being used at all. So whatever is going in your mind, I feel like you have reached a point with someone where you are around ready to cut off all sorts of nonsense. I feel like you are very strict with this now. I feel like this is something that is giving you this attitude, this awakening, this feeling that you're riding this week. You're being very discerning. You've got very little patience for bullshit. The eyes on the prize. You're very money focused. This week promises to bring in an influx of money, a lucrative, creative idea that is super going to take off and it's going to be really good for you. Watch out for that this week, Leo. However, I do want to say that don't cock block your success by putting yourself in a position of self-doubt. Where you see an opportunity, try and be as positive as possible for it, because there's definitely one that is going to be coming to you this week. However, it does require you to be quite discerning with your thoughts and try and avoid getting encapsulated in like previous experiences, things that have currently got you binded. I have your card in reverse, which is kind of like, okay, if this is in comparison to this is very much a clear-cut, like straightforward idea of what needs to go down. Discernment equals reward. Overthinking, over-planning, over-complicating will have you upside down, thus unable to move forward with this project, this opportunity. I feel like this is an investment even maybe. Air sign potentially, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What we want is less of the self-doubt. What we want more of is a discernment and knowing that there is an opportunity waiting here for you to take it. There is a relationship, a marriage, or a partnership which has become quite mundane and boring. And I want to say to you, Leo, it is up to you to bring the charisma when there's not a lot of fire going on right now, okay? You're in reverse. It could feel like everything is a little bit monotonous. Everything is a little bit routine. Very much, a bland status quo. So who's the only one that can really change that? I feel like it is the end of a cycle. 10 of Swords in reverse. Something that may have been just like betrayal, full on like stabbing in the back. Too much going on, just really defeating you, will have you in a real meditative sort of stance, a real kind of sleeping on shit that just maybe needed to be slept on. I've got the Page of Wands here. There needs to be some sort of reignition from yourself, Leo. You've got to really light this one up this week. Either way, if you can tame the beast within, you have potentially a very, very good opportunity to start something, build something, lots of money, very lucrative. Looks like a very good week, Leo. My lovelies, get yourself right and get yourself right in your mind. With the new moon happening on the 9th, which I will do a separate video for, I just think it would be a good time for you guys to see where the cracks are in your aura and what's got you... I know betrayals, being stabbed in the back is never fun, Leo. But who gets hunted? The precious always gets hunted. So whatever this is, I feel like it's coming to an end. However, if you're imprisoning yourself, you're making yourself an easy target. So try not to make yourself an easy target this week, Leo. Try and remain focused and discerning about what's actually important. It does seem like there is some sort of routineness to a relationship, but I think it might be fine because you've got to focus on your dollar and less on being stabbed in the back. So Leo, please wake up. There is business deals to be had, money to be made. Get out of your heads and reignite. Light your own fires, boo-boos. Have a beautiful week. I will catch you again at some point this week because I'm doing a Virgo new moon video. I will catch you again soon. Take care, guys.